Hello, this is just a quick video. Well, I hope it's quick. Sometimes I tend to waffle on a bit. But it's a direct response to Steve Benway's video of 14th of December. His Saturday Speak he's sometimes done. If you haven't seen Steve's YouTube channel, check it out. If you're into retro gaming, often very interesting and enlightening. But in his latest one, he asked three interesting questions related to games that you may have had in the past. Well, the first one he asked is games, or what games that you didn't think you'd like, but did. Okay. Well, one asks, why would you buy a game that you think you weren't going to like? So you're looking at presents. And 1 year for Christmas, I got Star Wars Battlefront 2 on the PlayStation 2. Now, why didn't I think I was going to like this? Well, generally these types of games, these shooters where you run around, I find quite complicated. The amount of things you can do, ducking behind stuff, and it's a bit like to learn the controls. It seems like you need a degree. When I come home from work, I just want something relaxing that's just straightforward, really. But I feared this game. But yeah, I mean, it follows the storyline of Star Wars, all 6 films, pretty well. Quite easy to control, and one of the bonuses was I had a cheat mode for invincibility, so I could enjoy all the graphics, all the sound, and just made it a bit easier. So I didn't think I would enjoy this. Obviously, I love Star Wars. The prequels knocked that a little bit, so that was good. So the next question Steve asks is games everyone else likes, but you don't. Now, Steve mentioned a really old game, the ZX Spectrum, called Manic Miner. Retro gamers out there know that one. I quite like that. That wasn't too bad. But the game everyone else like I didn't is related to that. The sequel to Manic Miner was Jet Set Willy, and that was just too big. That wasn't really a game. That was like an exploration exercise. I don't know anyone that ever completed that game. ZX Spectrum tends to get quite hot after about 20 minutes, half an hour, and to complete it, if you knew what you was doing, with the limited lives it gave you, you would probably need, I don't know, 12 hours or something like that. That was a game that disappointed me there, but I got wide reception. Everyone liked it. Later on, of course, Jet Set Willy 2, which has made the situation even worse. It was basically the same game, but with extra rooms put in. So if you didn't complete the first one, the chances of completing the sequel were absolutely hopeless. So those two I didn't tend to like, although I played every now and again. Also, in that category, maybe related to Battlefront 2 on the PlayStation 2, is the Tomb Raider trilogy, which I picked up quite good value. It's free of the games, Tomb Raider Legend, Underworld, and Anniversary. Love the original Tomb Raider games, but at this stage, it was getting miles too complicated. And you could wander miles off the map and never complete it, and waste hours of your day just roaming around bits of area that are irrelevant. So I didn't quite like that, although I sometimes drop into it just for masochistic reasons, I think. And last one, games that no one else likes, but you do. That's a tricky one. Now, I think this game everyone liked it at the time, but they've since moved on. There's been a number of sequels, and it's of the FIFA football series. Now, the modern day FIFA games also, I don't understand my age, but they've got way too complicated now. I can't relax playing FIFA 13, FIFA 14. As I say, seems like you need a degree or go on a 2-week course to read the instructions and practice and practice and practice. But this is when it was all straightforward. These are the good old days, although it seems a futuristic game now. FIFA 99. Now, you knew where you were with this. Controls fairly basic. Tackle, pass, shoot. That's all you need, really, isn't it? So that's no one else probably likes now, but I sometimes still play to pretend that I'm good at football games. And I think that brings us to a nice conclusion. I think I've answered those questions well. Yeah, so check out Steve Benway's channels, and I wish you goodbye.
Goodbye.